He did it again. Another lie. Are we even surprised at this point? Bro made a whole entire song talking about some 2024, released it in 2023, and we still don't have the album with less than 72 hours left till 2025. Honestly, being a Carti fan makes me realize how it's possible for women to stay in abusive relationships. Saying he can change, I just need to give him space. We've gotten more fit pics than songs released overall in his discography. So as most of you know, Playboi Carti did not drop his album on the last Friday of the year 2024, but there is still a lot more to talk about with the possible date, new snippets, and more. So watch till the end to find out everything that you need to know about this album, I Am Music. Like and subscribe, and let's get started. Let's listen to one of the new snippets featuring Yachty that recently leaked a few days ago first before anything. Here's a listen to that.
You try me, I do, yeah. You try me, I shoot you. I ain't got no face. I'm an old illusion. I ain't been to Blaze, and I ain't been to Lucian. I'm stuck in Atlanta, fuck with the house, shooting up movies, man. Niggas diluted, whoa, gotta keep it moving, huh? I went to sets, 200 rates, deja vu.
Bro, if this is what the albums sound like, he could keep on working on it if we're being real. All jokes aside, this is definitely a throwaway, probably nothing, but I personally do not like this sound. It sounds like Carti's drunk. You guys can let me know what you think of the snippet in the comments down below. Is it a W or L snippet? Now that that's out of the way, let's talk about what happened this most recent New Music Friday before I talk about the possible future dates of this album, because it all just makes no sense at all. Carti and his team are just trolling us at this point. Carti previews all these new songs at his Rolling Loud set a few weeks ago, starts getting more active, then disappears right again before the last New Music Friday. This whole thing has been really hyped up and we still have nothing. Just so many missed opportunities of so much hype. We didn't get an official announcement obviously, but yeah. Mike Dean actually replied to a comment saying that Carti will be done when he's done, which is when I knew, bro. This shit was not dropping. Michi, a close affiliate of Carti, also replied to a fan saying that he's working on the album every day and they don't want to drop something that is half-baked because the fans would call it mid, which valid, but if we're being real here, does Carti's music really take 4 years to make? Like, bro, he's a trap artist rapping about money, hoes, and clothes. It's not some deep conceptual album. He's making catchy rhymes with a cool beat. Even Kanye has never had this much time in between his albums. It's just ridiculous. And now I think there is only one option left for Carti, so let's talk about that date, possible things to block Carti from dropping, all that good stuff, because he's truly running out of time. People are sick of his shit, they don't care anymore, they're unfollowing, the pressure is getting higher and higher for Carti, so let's go through everything. So obviously there is still time left in 2024. Very little time, but some pretty high contenders for when Carti could drop this album. And I still think our biggest possibility until we cross into the new year is obviously the last and final day of 2024, December 31st. Now we clearly went through the last New Music Friday of the year, which was the 27th, and looking at the 31st, it's going to be a Tuesday, which is a problem for a few reasons. First reason, and probably biggest one, which you all know, the tracking for sales for this project are going to be all messed up if Carti drops on a Tuesday and not a Friday. And if he's really going for this last second thing and drops at the end of the day on the 31st and does that New Year's drop, which I guess would still be coming out in 2025, there's only going to be 2 days of tracking for first week sales for this project. Now that is a big problem, mostly because of this 4-year gap. People are going to be saying that the album flopped if it sells bad, even though it only had 2 days of tracking, even with bundles. Personally, I don't know if Carti is selling over 150K if he drops on a Tuesday. Tyler dropped on a Monday morning and sold 300K, but that's almost 2 full days longer. And Tyler is arguably bigger than Carti. I'd say there's more hype for Carti, but I don't know. It's a really tough situation. I think this whole Tuesday drop is just a very, very risky thing to do on Carti and his teams, and if this album quote unquote flops commercially first week, it's going to overshadow any of the music, no matter how insane it is, in my opinion. That's just how the internet and mainstream media works. Now, on the off chance that this album does not drop on the last day of the year, it might really be over, and we might have a lot longer of a rollout than we thought we were in for. So looking at Carti's website, the dates specify that they will be shipped no later than March 13th, 2025, which means the album has to come out by then legally. Rolling Loud California takes place on March 14th, and they are currently teasing Carti as a headliner right now. I really hope this does not happen. It's looking like this is a worst case scenario, and I really just hope we get it on New Year's for everyone's mental state. But yeah, that could mean that we are literally getting the album in March of 2025. On top of all of this, a lot of leakers are claiming to have songs on the album that are on the track list, and they are waiting to leak them. And they even gave Carti's label Interscope a date to drop the album by, or they are going to start doing group buys releasing the album. Which I've always been pretty against group buys. I don't think this is the way to do it, but I guess if it puts some fire under his ass, it is what it is. It's been 4 years. Please, Carti, just drop the album so I don't have to listen to it with local files. But yeah, this would be pretty bad because if all of this stuff gets leaked, we're just going to be waiting even longer for the album. So I'd rather them not do this, but we can't really control what the leakers do. That's pretty much everything you guys need to know about I Am Music dropping right now. Like and subscribe to stay updated on everything I Am Music throughout the rest of 2024. You'll definitely want to stick around once this thing starts turning up a little bit more. Let me know in the comments whether you think this album is actually going to drop in 2024 or if Carti is just going to keep lying to us over and over again. Biggest troll of 2024 award, easily. Comment all your opinions on the date, the snippet, anything in the comments below. Link in the description to my Music Hub Discord. Thanks so much for watching, and on that note,